this is the problem. The dealers are marking them up, and I even called the same dealer that I bought my Raptor from, my 2022, that originally gave me $5,000 for the regular Raptor. They told me they wouldn't budge over $35,000 over MSRP, which MSRP is $109K. And we'll talk about it at the end of the video. That's a little bit high in my opinion as well. Find you all well in good spirits. Well, before we got into the whole video about the Raptor R, my experience and what's going on, guys, we are in the Mach 1 giveaway, limited entry. Only 1,000 spots are left to enter to win this car. One entry is one spot for your chance to win this car. And let me explain to you, these limited entry giveaways are so much better than the traditional giveaways that we were even running, because you are dealing with way more than just 1,000 people. You're dealing with tens of thousands of people with unlimited amount of entries at times, because there's bonuses, there's multipliers, where, for example, let's say you buy a t-shirt, a couple t-shirts, $50, you have like 100 entries depending on the bonus. Guess what? 1,000 people did the same thing and they have that much more entries, 10,000 entries, where here your spots are so much better and your odds are so much greater. It's hard for me to like explain to you. A lot of people are saying, oh, you know, they're counting the numbers of what it is, because you forget this Mach 1 isn't cheap. After taxes and tags and everything, this is about an $80,000 Mustang. This part of the video today is that this Mach 1 costs 80 grand, and then when you do the giveaways, limited spots, you are already pre-calculated for, yes, we are a for-profit business, but you still got to pay for the merchandise, shipping, the employees, the staffing, the marketing, all that good stuff, and the car itself. And then there has to be money left over for the next car. So trust me, if you can't enter it, I understand. But if you want the best odds anywhere on the internet, look it up. You're not fighting a million subscribers. You're not fighting tens of thousands of people. For only 1,000 people are going to enter and have a chance to win this car, because once those posters sell out, it is gone. We close up shop and then we announce when they're live, like we've been doing. We've done this with, now they're working with Corvette sweepstakes in the C8s. We've done this over 6 times. We had the classic 289, we had the silver 66, the 70 Mach 1 tribute fastback. We had 2 C8s. Now we're here with the Mach 1, and we have a Z06, and we have a C8 about to launch, because these are your best chances to win. But you know, no one's forcing you. But if you are in the position to enter, remember, if you win this car, you don't have to keep it. You can sell it outright, and you have a $75,000, $80,000 check sitting for you. Not a bad return, but I digress. Check it out on 3supply.com. There's a brand new 2021 Mustang Mach 1 with a warranty, can be yours. Go to on3supply.com in the link in the description and get entered to win. All right, a little long-winded, but I apologize. But I want to talk about what's going on. You know, we're talking about money with the Raptor R. I've been the biggest fanboy, flying the flag and all that kind of good stuff as well. But, you know, I have to complain just a little bit here, because even my Raptor R, my Raptor that I got was $5,000 over sticker. And I understand the market is what it is, and that's just how you gotta, how it is, unfortunately, because of the economy and the climate and everything else. That's just where we're at. But my frustration is to a few things. I was hoping that it wouldn't be as crazy with the Raptor R as it is with the Raptor. That was my mistake. This is the problem. The dealers are marking them up, and I even called the same dealer that I bought my Raptor from, my 2022, that originally gave me $5,000 for the regular Raptor. They told me they wouldn't budge over $35,000 over MSRP, which MSRP is $109K. And we'll talk about it at the end of the video. That's a little bit high in my opinion as well. So all in all, after taxes and tags, it would be $150K plus for me out the door to get a Raptor R. Now, granted, I wish I could do that. I think it'd be phenomenal, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to be able to have a Raptor R, but that's just really out of my price range. And I know people are like, oh, look, you got the giveaway cars, you got this, got that. Like, I really work hard, and I actually am on a shoestring budget, but that is out of my wheelhouse. I can't justify 150 grand for a Raptor R. As beautiful as the truck is, I just can't, because even if I sell my own Raptor, the money I can get in return for that would just be sunk right back into a Raptor R. I'm trying my darndest to find a dealer. Like, I'm hoping, like, if it's sad, but if I get a 10K markup, I'm in. But so far, this is probably going to be a unicorn, this Raptor R. It's going to probably be at 2,000-3,000 units per year for the next 3 years. You're looking at anywhere from 6,700 to 8,500 units total for the Raptor R in this configuration. So maybe some things will change with the economy. Maybe the ADMs will go down. The problem is that we run into is that people buy it. Like, unfortunately, people like I paid 5K ADMs. The people are still buying them, so the dealers are going to charge the markups, and that's because the dealer's position is, hey, listen, if I sell you MSRP, you're going to turn around and flip it yourself for 30 grand. So that's their argument, which is, it's hard to argue against. It's just the way I've never thought we'd be in a position where vehicles are just like real estate. I thought that was only with exotics, like Lamborghinis and Ferraris and what. This is happening with like Mustangs and trucks. Like, the value of this Mach 1, for example, has gone up 3, 4, 5%. So, and that's why I even considered selling my 500, which I ended up keeping because we're whippling it, and stay tuned for that content. Because I can get a pretty penny, but I want to stick to my guns, and I got to make content, and that happens with the vehicle. If I sell the vehicle, guess what? I don't have content. So I have to, I want to maintain that and showcase that too, and I want to have fun with how far we've come already. But to get back to the Raptor R, my frustration, disappointment is that, I mean, I can't. I was hoping, let's say the car is 110 MSRP, 10K over, and then I could probably get it for like 120 something, and then I could put some money down and get some money for my Raptor, and I'd finance in the 90, 95 range, was my hope. And I'd be in the same payment that I am in my current Raptor. So far, it's not happening. Most of the dealers that don't charge MSRP, there's been like 2. They're in Detroit because they're in a close proximity to Dearborn. They're already gone, and most of them are going to probably dealer owners or somebody. It's hard. It ain't gonna get it. I'm trying my darndest to get it. I'm going to keep continuing to pursue it, but right now it's pretty tough because most dealers are getting allocated 1 or none. It's gonna be a hard vehicle to get. If you get one, it's gonna be great. Now, the question is it worth it? Like, I don't believe if you pay 50K markup, you're gonna turn around and sell it for another 50K on top of that. But, this happened with the Shelby GT350. There was crazy markups, and eventually it subsided, but now they're expensive again. So you gotta kind of see where the market's at. So it looks like I won't be able to get a Raptor R, sadly, on initial launch, but hopefully I'll get one eventually. Is kind of my goal or thought. So it's it's a fantastic truck, and people, the TRX fanboys who are like, oh, it's cheaper, is TRX cheaper? Well, actually, the Raptor R is the same price as a TRX fully modified, fully optioned out. The TRX comes with many options. The only option for the Raptor R is the panoramic roof. So it ends up being almost the same price, and TRX is going for 130, 150 right now too. So that's just the market. So it is disappointing, and people like who think, oh, you just have the money. Like, if you're like me and you have to still be smart about your money, you can't just blow it. You gotta be smart with it, because in the world we live in, there's going to be other YouTube channels which are much bigger and have a much larger following, or be able to get that vehicle and it's not going to hurt them as much. Whereas me, I'm kind of like, I got to think about it. So I'm just discouraged on that. Hopefully I can find one. I'm going to try to continue. If you guys know of any dealership that has something that's not going to kill me, let me know. Follow me on StangMode Official, link in description, and shoot me a DM. I guess it's just me asking if anybody can help me out to find a Raptor R that's not crazy marked up. Because I do want to bring the content. I do want to drag race it. I do want to see what it does. I do want to showcase it and enjoy it, and because it's not every day that Ford decides to listen to their fans and bring out a V8 supercharged truck after all the EcoBoost years we've been through. So like, that is in itself pretty cool. and it's going to be exclusive, and I'd like to have one. So that's my only discourage. I mean, I'm also discouraged a little bit by the fact that, you know, it's just, I thought that we were going to have some kind of pushback against dealers doing markups. It only seems to be the case for EV stuff. So listen, at the end of the day, I'm just like you. I'm just trying to find out how I can get the coolest car from Ford, do some fun content, and then, you know, still be able to pay the bills. So that's kind of like where I'm at, and it's disappointing, it's frustrating, but you know, there are people who are waiting for a regular Raptor still. So it's crazy to think of where we're at, but you know, this is where we are. I remember when Ford's like 50 grand, I was like, oh my gosh, it's expensive. Now, you know, GTs are 50, Mach 1s are 60. You know, the GT500s are already, they're all 100 grand plus. So it's just like, these are mini mortgages now for cars. And I'm at a place where I'm like, you know, I'm gonna just stick, like, I owe on my GT500, my Shelby GT500, I did get it for MSRP, and that was just back in January 2020. How fast things have changed in a few years. I only owe, like, was it 59,000 on it right now? Like, I could sell it today for 100 grand, maybe more even, and I could pocket a pretty penny. But you know, I don't want to do that. I went down that road, and I'm looking at the market. I'm like, man, this is just, it's insane, because if I pocketed that 50 grand, I put it right back into another vehicle because of ADM. So it's just where we're at. I'm trying to do this as I go. So if I find a Raptor R, I'll let you know. But if you guys have allocated a Raptor R, or have one, or just buying one, let me know. Share your story below, and I'll continue the journey. But for now, that's my story. I'm sticking to it, guys. Appreciate the support. Check out this Mach 1 limited entry giveaway. And if you go now to OnStreetSupply.com and you order within the next week of this video, you'll be entered to win a PS5 and an Xbox. And when you get it, if you win it, please tag us on Instagram. Show us the awesome PS5 or Xbox you won, and then we'll go from there. All right, you guys, please support, because you know it never ends. Peace. Guys, I'm going to show you something really cool, really special. For this week only, every entry you get to win our limited spot entry Mach 1 giveaway at OnStreetSupply.com get you entered to win this. What's in the trunk? Let me show you. What? An Xbox or a PS5 can be yours if you entered for the next week for our limited spot Mach 1 Mustang 2021, brand new with the warranty, OnStreetSupply.com. Good luck.